right, so what I'm gonna do now is show you everything that I have in my bag that I have prepared. My room is messy. I'm usually not a messy room house person, but it's just been hectic as I prepare for this. I will let you know that I started packing about 6 weeks in advance. I'm not a last minute pack kind of girl. If I have to go out of town, I'm usually packing about a month, 3 weeks in advance, so that way as I think of things like, oh man, I need this, I can just put it in there and not be rushing around at the last minute. I researched quite a bit and read a lot of information on what people suggested. What I can tell you is that if you listen to people and everything they want you to buy, you'd be spending $497,422.97. No. I really just try to go through and say, what will I actually need? Because later on, you hear these same women being like, I didn't even use this, that, and the other. So I just really tried to pare it down and look at things that I thought that I really would need. And if I do need something, then I can just send somebody to the store or wherever to buy it. So I'll go ahead and turn my camera around and you can see what I have. So we'll start here. This is my wedge pillow. It's really ratty because I've used it like so many times for so many reasons, but it's still perfectly, like, it's still very sturdy. The reason why you need that is because you don't want to put tension on your sutures when you're lying flat, because your abdomen will be pulled really tight. So that's just a really good way to with your legs elevated, because you kind of lay with your butt here and your legs here to kind of make sure that there's not like tension on your sutures, like, if that makes sense. You'll be laying like that instead of like that, if that makes sense. Let's see what's in my bag. I have gloves. I have puppy pads. During a tummy tuck, you usually will have lipo, and the holes that they do the lipo sometimes can leak because there's a fluid that they actually put in your body to break the fat up to make it easier to lipo. So those holes can sometimes leak afterwards. And so this way you have these puppy pads to make sure that you don't like damage your car seats. I'm going to be in a hotel for several nights. I don't want to damage the hotel beds or anything like that. So puppy pads. I have Benadryl. I'm a fan of Kids Benadryl because Kids Benadryl is liquid and to me works faster. You also can meter the dose. A regular Benadryl pill is, I think, 25 milligrams of diphenhydramine. With this, you can take just a little bit. You can take a lot if you need to. You just kind of pay attention. And to me, it works faster because it's liquid. So I actually keep children's Benadryl around all the time, so I have terrible allergies. I have some vitamin C just to kind of kick in a little bit. I have bandages. Those are the bandages, and I have bandage tape. I have Lysol, just disinfectant. I have hand sanitizer. And then I have aspirin, because a lot of times they'll give you a blood thinner or put you on like a low dose baby aspirin regimen to try to make sure that you don't get clots. Let me see. I have laxative. One of the main things that women complain about after tummy tuck is not being able to have a bowel movement and not being able to like push because your sutures and everything are so tight and your tummy is so sore. And I ain't about that life, honey. Look, in regular life, if I'm not going, I'm hell on wheels. So I got prune lax. I like that one a lot. That's my favorite because it doesn't bother my stomach. And then antibacterial soap. So that's mostly what's in that bag. Now we move over to my suitcase. In my suitcase, I just have a composition book in case there's anything I need to keep note of. Here I have all of the information that was sent to me by the surgeon in the hospital. It includes a log because I'm gonna have to log my output for my drains. So it includes a log in there. This is a lot of like my medicines. So I have Advil in there. I have antibacterial antibiotic ointment, excuse me. I have COVID tests in case we have any issues. I have COVID tests. I have wipes, like butt wipes, you know, because, you know, just help cleaning up because sometimes it happens. I have cough drops because I heard coughing is a smother after a tummy tuck because of how tight you are, so you just want to avoid coughing at all costs. So I have cough drops. I have all of my prescriptions, all of my pain medicine, muscle relaxer, and apparently there's a new law in the United States that if you are prescribed a certain amount of narcotic, that you also have to be prescribed Narcan, which is like what they give people to like help with overdoses. So that's actually Narcan. I thought that was, I was like, what y'all giving me Narcan for? What y'all plan on doing? Well, that's why I had to ask about that. Again, COVID tests, I have my prescriptions already again. I have compression socks because I just want to make sure that I have proper blood flow. I have footies that have little grippers at the bottom of them. I don't like hotel toilet paper, so I have my own toilet paper. And I don't like hotel towels, so I actually have my own towels. And that's actually a roll of paper towels as well, because I don't know, sometimes you just need paper towels in the hotel. I have plenty of loose fitting clothing because you want to avoid things that have waistbands or leggings or anything like that. So I have a lot of really loose fitting clothing, including pajamas with a button down instead of like anything that you would need to like pull over or anything like that. The last thing, you see my boots, but I have this protein water. It is important to get lots of protein. And I'm not a real big meat eater. I'm not against meat. I love a taco, trust and believe, but I'm just not a real big meat eater. So I have protein waters and I like them quite a bit because I've had them before. So yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more. The other thing that's important to have is, oh, I didn't tell you about the arnica. Arnica is supposed to be really good for swelling. So I have arnica tea, and then also swelling and bruising. So that's basically the stuff for the preparation for the tummy tuck. It's a lot, but hopefully I don't need much more than that. So anyway, that's it for me. Next time you see me, I'll be on part 3 of this series, which is basically gonna be the day of surgery and maybe like the first 2 weeks of recovery or something like that. But anyway, just keep me in your prayers, your thoughts. This is really scary for me, but there's no turning back because it's paid for and I wouldn't get my money back at this point. But I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. It's big. It's a big thing, but it's a long time coming for sure. Anyway, that's it. If you have any comments, suggestions, or you just want to say hello, you know to do it below. But otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.